Hello, everyone. Um, there's one thing that has changed. Well, two things actually. It's the video resolution and the microphone quality. I'm not sure if the microphone and the video quality is better. The video quality is most definitely not better, but it could be that um, the video quality is more smooth. So I got a few notifications that my stream is lagging sometimes. So I tried to fix that real quick. Also, my computer is overheating, all that stuff. So I don't want that to happen anymore. So try to make the best out of it. And then my microphone, I wasn't happy with my microphone at all. And I'm not too sure if it's better now or if it isn't. But I hope it really is. Het lijkt wat lichter te zijn. What do you mean lichter? Is it the microphone or uh, the footage? I'm not talking about the camera, not the camera that you guys will be seeing. Your build quality, that is it better or is it not better? Because it's not. I didn't do anything with with the the lights though. It's just. Oh, it's better. All right, because it had something to do with the quality, like frames per second and like pixels, all that stuff. It's supposed to be 720 pixels right now. Before it was 180. But my computer can't handle it. Damien, what do you think about the quality of the microphone? Is it better than usually or not? Waiting for a response. All right, I'm not gonna get a response right now, guys. Soms viel je weg of klonk je zwaar. Nu klink je goed en het galmt niet. Perfect. That is perfect. Oh, I always sound smart though. Like when I'm talking, I've got a pretty deep voice, so. No, that's a joke. All right. So today we will be racing on the Red Bull Ring. All right, that's great. Today we will be racing on the Red Bull Ring. It is going to be Austria, like Monday, but today it is Wednesday, and that means it is going to be the Div 1 division. Gonna go straight into the introduction, as last week we had a pretty interesting race between DRL Mike, Noise Job, and John Holmes. John Holmes, who actually got a pretty decent result with a P3 right there. And then, of course, we had DRL Mike and Noise Job in P1 and P2. And it was Abu Dhabi. I'm not too sure if I like the track too much. It's a pretty good track for racing, but there's not always a lot to do. It depends if the guys are close to each other or if they're not. And in that race, it was a lot of people close to each other, but sometimes it's just not that. But today, Austria, which is one of the best racing tracks out there, because there's an opportunity to overtake everyone everywhere on this track. So yeah, I really appreciate that. In a track, it's the same like Belgium. Name me one corner in Belgium where you're not able to make an overtake, right? So today, as I said, the country is going to be Austria. It has a population of 9.1 million people. The first Grand Prix on this track was in 1970, so that's already 53 years ago. The most Grand Prix won, well, the most races won on this track has been done by three drivers, and I think one of them is Hamilton. No, one of them is Verstappen. One of them is Prost, and the other guy is I think it's Swiss guy, but I can't remember his name. So that's gonna be it right there. Quali record is going to be a 1.2.9, and the lap record will be a 1.6.9. So on Monday, we saw the lap record getting beaten by Chartman, if I'm not mistaken. He had a 1.6.8 or a low 1.6.9. But the quality record, there's no way that's going to get beaten. So we're not going to be seeing that getting broken today. Number of laps is going to be 36, as it will be a short qualifying and a 50% race. The best overtaking opportunities to happen in turn 1, like we saw previous race. Also in turn 3, where we happened to see a lot of good overtakes around there. And then, of course, a turn 4 overtake is you've got a hard braking zone. It's kind of a U-turn, kind of a U-turn. It's not really a U-turn, but depends how you look at it. And then sector 1 straights. As I said previously, sector 1 coming out of sector 3, it's however you look at it, you can see it as a sector 3 straight, you can see it as a sector 1 straight, you can see it as a combination of both. But I call it the sector 1 straight. Well, the start finish straight, of course. The race distance will be around 155 kilometers. That was a quick shower, Thomas. Thomas, you're a regular watcher of my stream. What do you think how do you think the quality of the voice is? Is it better? Is it worse? Then if you want, you can have a quick look at the previous streams though. But just listening to this and then comparing it with the other streams, do you think it's better? Do you think it's worse? Let me know. I don't take notice of it. All right. Well, all right then. I did change a lot of things though. I'm not too sure. Well, doesn't really matter. Then the circuit length is going to be 4.3 kilometers. Let's get the strategy out of the way. Some streams it is good, sometimes not. What do you think of it today? Is it better? Is it good right now, or is it not good? Strategy is going to be medium hard, soft hard, hard medium, hard soft. Pretty obvious. It's only a one stopper in Austria because the tire overheating and the tire degradation rate is not that high. But yeah, I do think there's only going to be one pit stop happening if there's no safety car, of course. Usually on Monday we slide echo. Yeah, I cannot change that. That's the problem. I cannot change that. I might be. Hold up. How is it now? Is it better? The echo? Because I cannot get rid of the echo for some reason. I don't know what it is. It has something to do with the microphone or something? No idea. Better. Perfect. Perfect. All right, so my predictions of the race today. I'm gonna go with Tutski P1, Kaka P2, and Apatrots P3. Apatrots P3, he's gonna be doing something great today, I imagine. I mean, he's a pretty good driver, if you ask me. So yeah, he's definitely gonna be able to do something big here today. Yes, I did see my Instagram message. I replied to it. I'm not too sure if you saw that, but I did see it. Let's get straight into the race right now, guys. Sponsor is gonna be there as sponsor this stream. As you can see on the left side of your screen, the standings haven't been changed from last races. Didn't have the opportunity yet to change the standings yet, so that's something we will be having to wait on. Is that a sentence? Having to wait on? I don't think so. Doesn't really matter though. Let me have a quick look. Yes, it is. All right. So we have got a couple of people who have put a lap on track already. But I really wonder what John Holmes is going to be able to do. P5 only for the Haas driver, as he's going to put a 1.6.3 on the board. I do think a lot of people are going to be able to beat that time, as there is still 10 more minutes in the lobby right now. Why only 11 racers? Well, there is a couple of reasons for that. One of them is it's the last couple of weeks of the game, so F1 23 is coming out in July, if I'm not mistaken. So that's about, no, in June actually, end of June. So I do think that there's going to be more drivers on the F1 23 game, and also a lot of more. 16th of June already, that is crazy. I might be able to buy the game before that. Well, not before that, but before I go on vacation. Hey, Black Bala, welcome, buddy. How are you doing today? Good luck, John Holmes and Joby. We've got a Joby and a John Holmes fan girl in the chat. How are you doing, Black Bala? You can pre-order it. No, I'm not gonna pre-order it, but I'm going on vacation on the 22nd of June. But I was just a little worried I won't be able to buy the game before that. But I'm thinking, right? Let's say I buy the game right after I come back. Would there be a discount? There might be a bit discount though. All right, man. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good myself. I mean, uh, I'm kind of frustrated with my microphone because sometimes it acts up and all that stuff. So just tried some new settings. Don't know how it's going with the settings as I'm not able to listen to the stream. But Thomas in the chat says it's pretty alright. A little bit of echo, but should be alright. And well, I'm going to wait until the game has a discount. I don't know about. That's pretty smart. But you will be losing some playtime though, because I mean, let's say you buy. Well, the game is coming out in June. Let's say you buy the game when, well, in December. Let's say. Audio sounds fine to me. Is it better than usually or not really? So let's say you buy the game in August. No, in December. So you missed about 4 months of playing time, and you would say, yeah, I'm gonna be shoot myself in the foot and buy the early release. There we go. Yeah, I've had a lot of guys in a couple of leagues who have ordered the pre-release, well, the pre-game already, like right when it came out. So I would do it too, like Bala. I mean, I'm not gonna do it because I want to wait to know whether the game is shit or not. Well, it doesn't really matter as a commentator if the game is shit or not, because I'm not able to raise any more, so I don't really care. I mean, I'm not gonna get affected by that. Maybe by a couple of lobby restarts, but apart from that, it should be all good though. Joby now coming around the last corner. What is it gonna be for Joby? P10, which is not too bad, a 16.6. He's not too far from Pubdog. Divine Eyes just around the corner with a 16.7. So there is only going to be a 200s difference there. A lot of guys on a fast lap or a out lap. I think John Holmes just entered sector 3. Alright, Black Bala. Nah, well, you know what the thing is, you playtime, you will be losing 4 months of playing time, you know. I mean, you can play F122 a little bit more, and definitely if you're a guy that plays a lot of career and all that stuff, it doesn't really matter whether you play the F122 or the F123 game, because career is always going to be the same. But if you're a league racer, there's not a lot of leagues that organize races on the previous game. You feel me? So, yeah, it is going to be... Oh, wait, I totally forgot about Noise Job. Oh man, why did I place him not in the top 3? Oh, and I also forgot my biggest winner and biggest loser. I'm going with biggest loser's Noise Job just because I can. Biggest winner is gonna be John Holmes. Yeah, he seems to be pretty good recently. Noise Job, oh, 14.8. But I still wonder, this is tier 1, right? Oh my days. Oh my day. Did you guys see that? There was, well, I only got F122 4 months, maybe more after it came out. Yeah, well, that is, yeah, that is, yeah. Did you get a discount though? Thomas, you should start playing some leagues. It's way more fun. But the way I was screaming earlier, I thought the Haas driver here was gonna drive on the rear, well, into the rear of the McLaren driver, which was a little bit glitch right there, so I'm not too sure what was up. But John Holmes on a fast lap right now. I think he is indeed on a fast lap as he's pushing through turn 4. Don't have time for leaks, but you do have time to look at my streams every day. Explain that to me. How's the cricket going? How's the cricket going? By the way, Thomas, Where have you actually found my channel in the first place? Like, I'm not in a league with you, and I don't think I've ever been in a league where you have been in. So you must have found my channel on Twitch, if I'm not mistaken. Mookie P9, the Alpine driver, trying to set a better lap on the board as he just got the fastest first sector. So I do think he's going to be able to do good. Found it on my recommendations. Did you find my YouTube channel or my Twitch channel? If it's Twitch, I'm not too sure. Oh, recommendations. Is it like on the left side of your Twitch channel? I do think it is. Well, I mean, I hope you like the streams though. I mean, the more you... Well, how do I say this? It seems like I haven't scared you yet. Or like made you go away, because you're always here each week, week in, week out. So I hope I can entertain you a little bit. Oh, Mookie, a 1.5.2. That is not too bad. I usually watch Twitch on my phone. Yeah. I mean, Twitch on your phone is fine though. You know what the good thing is about Twitch? You are able to do something else while you're watching the stream. So for example, you're chatting with a guy on Discord, you're able to watch the stream together with, while you're texting, of course. And right now, Mookie with a 1.5.2. I did think he was a little bit slow earlier, his previous lap, not this lap, of course. But his previous lap, he had a 1.6.9, if I was not mistaken, or 1.6 point something. And I did not expect that from Mookie, but I didn't expect the P3 either from the Canadian driver, who each week tries to get into the lobby as soon as possible. The guys actually delayed their racing times for Mookie to be able to come into the lobby on time. And you know, I do have to really appreciate Mookie. You know, he's straight coming out of school, hopping on his PlayStation. I'm not too sure if he's racing on a controller or if he's racing on a wheel. But you know, without practice, go straight into a lobby, just set some practice. Right now, it's just the fourth fastest lap, as it, I think Abentrots has put the second fastest lap with a 1.4.9. Not too far from Noise Job, so I do expect some good battles between both Aston Martins and the Haas driver right there. But yeah, Mookie, I do respect it, yo. I mean, coming straight out of school, you know, Canada, oh my days, Canada. It's like, what time is it now there? 3:30. I mean, I have no idea what he studies or where he studies or what degree he studies. Like, what kind of grade he is it? That's what's up. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter whether you're 12, whether you're 20, whether you're fucking 60. Ooh, there's someone parked on the track. That might be Mookie though. No, that's Dutski. Dutski left the session, as I think he got kicked for some reason. Thomas, how is the cricket going? Are you still doing it? Are you still enjoying it? What's your team's name? Are you any good? Aka is about to set a lap. I'm not too sure if he's on a fast lap right now, though. He seemed pretty fast previous corners. Almost invalidates right there. Just edges it with a 1.5.4. I don't think he improved, though. Why don't you play in the evenings? Are you not allowed, or like just can't be bothered racing during the evenings? I do understand that, though. What time is it in South Africa right now? You are from South Africa, right? If I remember well. Yeah, you are. Appentrots retired from the session. Oh, but the qualifying is over. Yeah, I do understand that. You know, a little bit more time for yourself on, you know, just watching streams. It's 9:31. Oh, it's the same for me. Yeah, that's right. You guys don't change time zones. Haha. We do. Well, we went on to the summertime pretty recently, if I'm not mistaken. But Paka is on a fast lap right now. I'm not too sure if he's improving, though. He's not coming into the pits, so I would assume that he is improving. He did improve indeed with 3 tenths, so 1.5.1, which is not too bad from Kaka. He did retire on track though. Don't think he is allowed to do that, as his car will now stop on track. Right here, he has to watch out for the guys behind. And the guys behind are Noise Job and George Matt. George Matt did invalidate in the first corner right there. So we might have to focus on AJ the Diver. Will he be able to put himself in the top 5? Mookie got pushed back to P5. And then we've got AJ the Diver who invalidates his lap. So I think the only driver who will be able to improve is going to be Noise Job. He shouldn't be taking this risk anymore. But as a driver, well, I used to be a driver myself. You get a kind of a kick out of it. Just setting the fastest laps after fastest laps. And he is on for another one. It's just got the fastest second sector here. He is getting chased by George Matt right behind him, but he invalidated his lap. Noise Job definitely does not know that. If he would be watching the stream, he would know that. And is he going to improve? He's going to improve indeed with a 1.4.7. And as we knew already, George Matt is not going to be able to improve. So your pole sitter is going to be Noise Job. The Haas driver currently leading the championship as he got a race win last week. I think Tutski got a P3. What P did he get? What P did he get? Hold up, let me have a look. He didn't get a P3 because that was John Holmes. I can't quite remember where Tutski was. But still, doesn't really matter. I think Noise Job is in P1 in the championship on the left side of the screen. That is one race behind, so you won't be able to see the current standings. And let's get straight over to, well, through this great Noise Job in P1, Aptros in P2, and George Matt in P3. Further, we've got Kaka, Mookie, Tutski Beard, AJ the Diver, John Holmes, Bulldog, Divine Eye, and Joby Rennie. It's a great drive from everyone here, as the expected drivers to be at last are going to be last. Joby and Divine. I'm going to have to go finish a few things for school. No problem at all, Thomas. Have a nice evening. Hope to see you again next week. Will I be there next week? I do think so. What was I saying again? I can't quite remember. Yeah, I can't quite remember. Doesn't really matter. But today is going to be Austria. Oh yeah, right. I remember. It was about Joby and Divine. Both drivers are Div 2 drivers and Div 1 drivers, but I do think, I mean, they're not getting good results in Div 2 either. So having them in Div 1, they're not going to have a lot of chance getting podiums. And I'm not too sure what the points are looking like. But I can assure you that Divine does not have a lot of points. Let me have a quick look. Driver standings, here we go. Points wise, we are waiting for players. There might be a glitch though. There might be a glitch. I'm going to switch over to this screen real quick, because otherwise we're going to be waiting for a long time. Then you guys are able to see a little bit of everything that's happening on screen. Well, you can analyze whatever is on screen. And while we are waiting for drivers, probably the lobby is glitched thanks to Tutski and his beautiful Wi-Fi. But looking at the championship standings, it is going to be Joby with actually not too bad of a points. He's got 40, so he's in the top 10 right there. Then we've got Divine in with 39 points. Holy shit, these guys are getting some good points. They're right in front of Appentrots. Appentrots, how do you feel? You're not in the Twitch, though. I'm gonna have a sip of my fan. Oh fuck, my Fanta is empty. All right, it is. How do you say that? Half empty bottle. That was it. Can I have a sip of my water? Oh, he is in the lobby, right? I totally forgot about you. What was I saying again? Oh yeah. Oh, you were saying shh. Oh, I get you. Tire-wise, oh my days! George met with a soft tire. There's a lot of guys on medium tires, which is the best option on this track. And we've got a couple of hard tire runners, including Noise Job. But you know, drivers usually lose concentration around lap 15, and that way you will be able to go from mediums to hards, but also from hards to mediums because the medium tires last a long time. When did I used to race again? Was it in... Oh, it was in 2022. So that is going to be December 2021. Oh my days! My last real league race was in 2021. That's actually crazy. Not 2021, but like probably mid 2022. Oh wait, what is Nose Job doing though? Breaking all the breaking points, boards. That's actually nasty to do because there's a lot of guys who are not using any settings. Oh, is Nose Job gonna get a penalty for that? That is a pretty good damn question, boy. Oh, he is doing some donuts. Is he gonna collide with anyone? He's doing some stupid stuff. So is the Aston Martin driver. The other Aston Martin driver is too, and Tusky got disqualified. What? Oh, he's not. He's gonna get disqualified too. Ha 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 ha. George bad. All right, guys. We're today together for the Phoenix Racing League here on Austria. It is season 7, round 6. And we're gonna get straight back into it. It's 5 red lights, and away we go. Noise Job does have a decent start, but I think Kaka has a better start than George Matt. Makes a move down the inside. Now has the outside line on Aptros right there. Gets touched, and that is gonna be a lot of position losses for the Williams driver. Also, John Holmes is gonna be dropping back a little bit, and we've got Pub Dog making up a lot of positions. Pushes the Aston Martin driver a little bit wide there. It's 3 wide here between the Alpine, maybe even 4. And so we are seeing someone in the wall. We're seeing someone in the wall. It's Mookie. And George Matt gets a 5-second time penalty. The soft tire runner didn't really get too much benefit out of his soft tires as he's getting overtaken by Mookie here once again. Does he have a broken front wing? It doesn't look like it. And Noise Job also crashed. What happened to Noise Job? Where is he? He crashed. And that is going to be last place for the Haas driver. He will have to climb up the ladders. He still has 35 laps to go though, so it's going to be likely that he's able to do so as he now overtakes Tutsky Beard here in P10. And it's going to be a P1 for Apentrots now. Is he looking at his first race win of this season? Welcome, Black Bala. Great having you here today. Let's have a quick look with Kaka as he's pretty close to his teammate right in front of him. Is he gonna get him, well, is he gonna get, well, fuck me, man. Is he gonna let him go past? It does seem like it, as Pub Dog will now take P4. George Matt has left the session, and Pub Dog is getting spun out by another driver. I'm not too sure who that was. I did think it was John Holmes. Let's have a quick look with the position changes. It's gonna be a 5-place gain for AJ the driver, currently the Ferrari driver in a P2, as he's having a big lead on Kaka right there. Although, is it a big lead though? He's 1 second behind Apentrots. No, he's not. Wait, this might be a glitch though, because Apentrots is way ahead. He's way ahead. He's maybe 2 seconds in front. This might be a glitch. Kaka is way closer than 1 minute 9 seconds. I think the timetable is a little bit fucked. We will have to wait for the results once the drivers come across the line. Yeah, as it's 2.3 seconds right now between AJ the driver and Apentrots. Kaka currently still trailing by 5/10. It seems like Divine Eye has made an overtake on Joby. I think he got overtaken. Joby will defend the inside line here on the Ferrari driver. He's gonna try and make a move down the inside. Divine Eye, is he gonna outbrake his main rival in the championship currently. John Holmes in the wall. That is going to be no good for the Haas team today, as they're currently battling for that top position in the championship. Divine Eye, 4 positions gained already for the Ferrari driver, the British driver, as he is having a heated battle with Joby. So is Kaka, currently having a battle with AJ the diver. He has a better run coming out of that corner. He's going around the outside. Is he going to have a better exit? It does not seem like it. The Ferrari driver outbrakes Kaka, and it's not going to be a move for Kaka, so he will have to wait one more straight before he can make that actual move happen. It's 5 tenths in between Noise Job and Divine Eye, so we might have to take a quick look at that later. AJ the diver went a little bit wide there, got the 3-second time penalty, and Kaka will make that move on the Ferrari driver right there. Let's get straight back to Noise Job, as he's gonna be outbraking the Ferrari driver, I assume, as he's running ABS. Divine isn't, and it is gonna be a beautiful move from Noise Job on AJ the diver. Oh my days. Divine Eye. I'm messing up these names and all that stuff. I don't know what's up with me today. Noise Job. Joby goes a little bit wide. And did he take Divine Eye with him? Doesn't look like it. Joby just manages to avoid both of those drivers right there. I think Noise Job was a little bit scared of what Joby was doing right there, because as you can see, Joby went off the track, then he came across the track, and then you saw Noise Job move a little bit to the right. But yeah, that was it right there. And I mean, Noise Job already took a distance of 1 second on Divine Eye, so I don't see him coming back anytime soon. Black Bala, are you still in the chat? Please let me know if you are or if you are not, because I would ask you a question if you are. If you're not, it's all good. Then I'm just talking to myself right now. I want to know if the quality of the stream is alright, because, you know, this is the first time I did the screaming thing, and I want to know if it's like right outside the red bar, if that's still good quality, or if it isn't. I don't assume you are, because you're not answering, so that's alright though. I mean, I wish you a pleasant evening. If you are, if you're not, that's all good. Oh my days. Appentrot's fucked up again. The Aston Martin driver currently in P3. He's gonna lose another position. John Holmes has left the session. He's currently in P11. He DNF'd though. What happened to him? Might be in the pit lane, as we have not seen any yellow flags. Noise Job currently in P5, trailing by 8 tenths on Appentrot's, and it seems like it's going to be a battle for P4 now instead of a battle for P1 between both drivers. Both drivers were not able to keep their car on track. Noise Job, who crashed in lap 1 or 2. And previously we had Appentrot's crash in lap 5 where he couldn't keep his car on track. It might be the overheating problem here on this track. I mean, it's not really a problem on Austria, because I mean, track overheating is not really a problem here on the Red Bull ring. But sometimes drivers are running high tire pressures, and that might lead you to spin out. I do assume that Appentrot's tires are a little bit overheated right now if he's running high tire temps. High tire pressures, my apologies. Gonna be having a look right now down the main straight, coming into the last couple of corners, if he's gonna be losing grip, because if he is, he might be having some troubles, and I do think he is, as he's going a little bit wide there coming out of that corner, and that usually indicates that you've got too high tire temperatures. Appentrot's with a 3-second time penalty, once again a little bit wide throughout the exit. That's not really great for the Aston Martin drivers. Noise Job just got within the 1 second of the Aston Martin driver, and I mean, Appentrot's, he hasn't been very consistent recently. Getting DNFs, getting bad results, getting into P1 and then crashing out, spinning out, having an incident. It's just not his season today. I mean, not his season, the whole season actually. He's currently like P11 in the standings, if I'm not mistaken. It's round 7 at the moment. Round 6 to be exact. He is catching up to Mookie though. So you might be able to see a move right there. Joby also decreased the gap between himself and Divine. Now Apentrotz is gonna have DRS. Mookie does not have a lot of ERS to work with. As you can see on the back of his car, that red light is blinking, and that usually indicates that his ERS is lower than 20%. Apentrotz makes a move, but Noise Job will still have to get past Mookie to be able to get to Apentrotz. And that is going to be a more difficult case here in Sector 2 and Sector 3. So usually Sector 1 is where you need to make the magic happen. But I do think that Noise Job has got the capabilities of making that move work. I mean, 7/10s in between the two. It's probably not for this lap, but he will have the use of DRS later. And then the question is going to be, is Mookie going to have DRS on Apentrotz? If he has, it's going to be a difficult challenge for Noise Job to make the move Dynamite straight, as he will have to compete with someone who has DRS. And is currently not really gaining too much time on the Alpine driver. Mookie keeping it straight, keeping it clean throughout the corners. And he must feel very comfortable with that P5 qualifying, and currently P4 in the standings. In the race, of course. I mean, I'm not too sure where he is in the actual standings. But if he keeps on racing like this all season, he might be able to get a top 3 position in the championship. AJ the diver, who goes a little bit wide. Apentrotz makes the move, as AJ is gonna be trying to get the slipstream from him. And Noise Job also makes that move on the Alpine driver. So that is going to be a clean, good move with the use of DRS on the Alpine driver. And let's have a quick look what's happening between Joby and Divine here. Because these two have been battling pretty intensively today already. And it's still 25 more laps to go. 27 to be exact. As we are only past quarter of the race here. Joby 7/10s behind Divine Eye, and we might need to have a quick look at Noise Job here, because I do think he's going to be able to make that move work before Joby is going to be making that move on Divine Eye. He also just caught a 3-second time penalty, so it's not looking great for the McLaren driver, as he is a position down on Divine, but also a penalty down on the Ferrari driver. Currently, Noise Job 3/4 behind AJ the diver, who doesn't have a good exit coming out of that corner. AJ the diver did. He's gonna have DRS, and he's gonna have a little bit of slipstream. 3/10 from the Haas driver to AJ the diver. He's taking a lot of curb on the inside, which might have been a little mistake by Noise Job. But he's keeping his car straight. He's keeping it clean throughout the corners, and he might be able to make a move down the start-finish straight. Currently, throughout these corners, he's keeping the toe of the Ferrari driver, and I'm not too sure whether Noise Job is pursuing this P1 in the championship. But if he is, he's doing a great job. Tusky currently in P9, not having... I don't think he's even racing. I think he left the session. AJ the diver is going to be defending the inside line, but AJ the diver knows this is not his fight. Well, his battle to fight, his fight to battle, whatever you want to call it. Joby currently in P7. He's going to be coming to the pits already, as he might have a broken front wing. He doesn't actually. He's coming into the pits just because he can. That's a big middle finger for you guys. And for me too. And for me too. Oh, we did make the move on Tutski already. And I want to know if Tutski is in the lobby, actually. Can I have a quick look? He's going wide. I don't think this is his track, for some reason. I'm not even sure if he's in the lobby still. I'm gonna have a quick look at the braking. Oh no, he's definitely in the lobby. I can see that the way he's braking. Because usually whenever you're braking right, if you were an AI, you would be. I mean, I'm not too sure if you would be if you were an AI, but usually the AI doesn't brake how Tutski is braking here, like going full on the brakes and letting loose a little bit. The more you're coming into the corner, the less you're going to be braking, and that's what ABS does to you. You don't have to take care of that when you're running ABS. AJ the diver, and no, it seems like that's going to be Divine. Who collided? I think it was Mookie with a Ferrari driver, but I couldn't see which Ferrari driver it was. Was it AJ the diver? Kaka? Who's having a heated battle here with Apentros. Apentros now around the outside. Is he going to be defending this position? It does not seem like it. Apentros will take this position from Kaka, and Noise Job is now coming straight at the Williams driver. There's only 6 tenths in between the two. Is Kaka going to try and battle back that position? Is he going to be having the DRS? It does seem like it, as he is within 5 tenths of Apentros. He's going to have the DRS here down the main straight. And is he going to be making a move? Divine Eye makes the move on Mookie. As we can see, down the main straight, Mookie is coming into the pits. But the big question is going to be, is Kaka going to be getting this position from Apentros? Apentros does have a penalty though, a 3-second time penalty. But Noise Job also pretty close to the Williams driver. He's going to outbrake him though. Is he going to have a better exit? I'm not too sure. DRS here for Noise Job down the main straight. Kaka also have some DRS. And it is going to be Apentros trying to defend his P1 position right now. He wants to be in the P1 position for a long time in this race, because that's when you're going to have the least tire degradation. Kaka right now trying to defend the position from Noise Job, because I would be seeing Noise Job making this move before Kaka is going to be making a move on Apentros. And as I said earlier, a P4 battle for Apentros and Noise Job turns out to be a P1 battle between the two of them in lap 13 right now. We're past 1/3 of the race. Dutski is coming into the pits. Not too sure if he's feeling this track, but he's most definitely coming into the pits just because he can. Oh, Noise Job with a little snap right there. He's going to lose the toe off the two right in front of him. And Kaka is going to have the DRS, but he's not gaining a lot of time on Apentros right there. He's gonna have the DRS once again. He has a better exit. Apentros with a little snap right there. And it seems like Kaka has made this move already. Is Apentros gonna outbrake the Williams driver? Doesn't seem like it. Both drivers running medium tires. And I did think, yeah. Noise Job is on hard tires, so they're running different strategies right here. And it's in the favor of Noise Job, because there's not a safety car coming out anytime soon. I assume, because there's not a lot of battles ahead or behind. I mean, ahead, obviously not, because these guys are the top 3 drivers. Kaka is going to take the inside line. He's coming into the pits already. Lap 15. Is that when the pit window opens? Good question. Apentros with the inside line goes back on the outside line, the racing line to be exact. And Noise Job will definitely get a better exit out of that corner. You could tell that from miles away. And Noise Job will now retake P1. And I think he's lucky. He's going to have the DRS too. No, he's not actually. But I thought George Matt just gave Noise Job that DRS opportunity right there. He now has to watch out for the Aston Martin driver, who's not actually driving as he left the session. Blue flags. So the drivers always need to watch out a little bit. Kind of losing concentration thanks to that. As you saw Apentros go a little bit wide. I'm not too sure if he caught a track limit. But it could most definitely be a possibility. As Apentros also coming into the pits. It seems like lap 15, lap 16 is really the what is it called? The pit entry? No, the pit. What's it called? The pit. I have no idea, but it's when they guys have to come into the pits because their tires are gone. And it seems like Kaka has overtaken Appentrots right there. He kind of made the undercut work. A 1.3 seconds difference between Kaka and Appentrots. Now Kaka, I mean, he's gonna have the help of Pubdog here, because Pubdog is on hard tires. So is Appentrots though, but Pubdog will have the DRS on Appentrots. He's using all of his ERS to get back. Ooh, a little bit of weaving from Appentrots right there. That might be something to look at from the steward's side. Or is Appentrots indicating something to the comms box here? I know he's watching the stream. If he is, he can definitely do a little bit of weaving once again on the main straight. This is not the main straight. This is not the main straight. The start-finish straight, of course, I mean, he would get a penalty for it. But he's getting it anyway. Kaka being pretty close to Divine Eye. He's not gonna have DRS. Divine Eye is gonna defend the inside line, but he can... Oh! Whoa! Outbreaking from the Williams driver, but Divine Eye is gonna defend the position. But of course, unfortunately, with the use of DRS, Divine Eye is gonna make quick work out of it. Appentrots right now, coming into turn 3. He's gonna try and close down the gap on Divine here. It's still 1.3 seconds to make up before you can actually make a move on Divine Eye. And championship-wise, I don't see it work out anymore for Appentrots. I mean, here's the thing, you know. Noisjob did have a good race earlier, last week in Abu Dhabi. And he was already pretty good in the standings, but I heard him chat earlier, and it kind of sounded like he wasn't really interested in racing anymore, just because there's like not many people in the lobby. But you still have to keep reminding yourself that the top 3 gets a big trophy. Appentrots now down the inside. It is a turn 1 overtake. He's gonna outbrake Divine, and I think that was quite tactical from Appentrots, because we saw that already multiple times, that Divine Eye is struggling in that turn 1 corner. He outbreaks the Ferrari driver quite easily, and I think that is mainly because of that ABS he's using. ABS is a what is it? Anti-brake lock brake system or whatever it is, and it basically makes your tires not lock up whenever you're braking. And I do know that Divine Eye is not using that, so he has to brake a little bit earlier than all the other guys. Just because he's not used to the setting too much. But yeah, that's really an opportunity for the drivers who are running ABS to make a dive bomb work. I mean, as you could see there in turn 1, it was a pretty clear move for Appentrots. The move, the room was there, the possibility was there, everything was there. It was a clear scenario for the Aston Martin driver. But currently watching at Mookie and Joby, as they're in sector 3, and it is going to be Mookie with a good base on this track. Joby takes a little bit too much curb on the outside there. They're coming around the last corner. Is Mookie going to be making the move in turn 1 like Appentrots did to Divine Eye? It does seem like it. He's going to outbrake the McLaren driver, and that is going to be moved on. Although it is not. Joby has a better exit coming out of turn 1. And the game is on between these two. Is Mookie having the DRS? It does seem like it. Joby is going to defend the inside line. He's going to go back to the racing line. And Mookie makes this move done. Joby will have the DRS though, so he can try and make that move once again on the Alpine driver. But it doesn't look like it, unfortunately. Coming back to P5. Joby was an interesting line through that corner. But now Mookie is just going to be going... to get that P6 position back, he has 5 seconds to make up. But it looks like Cubdog and Divine Eye are in a heated battle. 5 tenths in between the two. Divine Eye, he gained 6 positions. I don't want to say much, but he's doing an amazing job if you ask me. Who did I say was going to be my biggest winner of the evening again? I do remember it was definitely not Divine. Ooh, Pubdog kind of outbraked Divine Eye didn't know he was gonna break that early and almost went into the back of him. It was only a couple of inches before there was an actual collision. Bulldog now is struggling to get past the Ferrari driver. It's definitely not gonna get easier here in this last section of Sector 2. Now going straight into Sector 3. I wonder whether he's going to be able to make a move in Sector 1. Because it seems like Divine Eye is really quick here in Sector 3, as you can see. Took a lead of 5/10 here, but he's coming into the pits, so he definitely doesn't have to worry about that. Bulldog is getting the DRS though, but Divine Eye coming into the pits for medium tires possibly, as we're halfway past the race. Well, into the race, whatever you want to call it. There's still 15 more laps, and I wonder when Noise Job is gonna come into the pits. Here's the thing though, if Noise Job is coming into the pits, he's gonna be dropping positions. He might be losing one. Well, he's definitely losing one to Kaka, but he might be losing two to Apendrots. He is 19 seconds behind the Haas driver. And I do see Apendrots push a little bit here. Right now, getting fastest sectors after fastest sectors on these fresh, hard tires. And that might indicate that he wants to be in front of Noise Job just because he will have track position. And I think on Austria, track position is really important. Because if you're able to keep your position through Sector 1, you're not going to be able to overtake you through Sector 2 and Sector 3. And the only thing you will be having to do in Sector 2 and Sector 3 is make sure you have a lot of dirty air behind you. Because the thing is with dirty air, right? I mean, Pubdog now coming into the pits. The dirty air is going to make the guy behind you so much slower through Sector 2 and Sector 3 that they're not able to get that time back in Sector 1, and they won't be able to launch a move down the inside in Turn 3. Even if you're defending the inside line, but they're having DRS coming out of Turn 1, they're going to be making the move down the inside, down the outside, doesn't really matter. You're going to be making that move anyways. Apendrots, who does have a penalty though, so I think all he has to do is just secure this P3 position, as he hasn't scored any good points recently in this season. There's someone coming into the pits. It's going to be his teammate George Matt, who, well, retired from the session already a long time ago. But I do see Noise Job push a lot right now already. I mean, he's still 18 seconds in front of the Aston Martin driver here, his main rival during this race. Although, I mean, it seems like Kaka is his main rival, but these two were P1 and P2 in the qualifying. Kaka made up 2 positions already, so that means he qualified in P4. And Apendrots, of course, lost 1 position to Kaka. And then quite of a surprising result, George Matt in P10. I do think he would have been able to get those positions back up, as Pubdog is pretty close to Joby. Tries to go around the outside here. Joby loses it as the Aston Martin driver. No, it is a McLaren driver. Will go into the wall. Is losing some positions. And that is going to be a P8 for the McLaren driver. Still good points though. As you guys know, everyone who finishes the race will get points. Divine Eye is pretty close to Pubdog, but I'm gonna take the opportunity to have a quick sip of my drink. No way, Joby is catching another 3-second time penalty. That's unfortunate, Joby. I mean, still P3 is not too bad, though. You can tell everyone you have beaten Tutski Beard. And it seems like everyone is outside 1 second of each other. So I would like to take the opportunity to check the quality of the stream, but I'm I'm not going to, just because, you know, it's a little bit better. I'm gonna have a quick look. Someone wants to follow me on LinkedIn. I'm gonna accept it, but I don't know that person. But I want as much connections as possible. So if you guys would like to follow me, my LinkedIn is Thomas van Bender. It's my actual name right there. Yeah, nobody is gonna be making a move anytime soon, I'm afraid. I mean, Divine, P7, 3 positions gained. And there's actually a lot of people who have gained 3 positions, 4 to be exact. AJ the Diver, who's currently in P4. Not too bad of a result if you ask me. They've got Pub Dog, Divine Eye, Moogie, who just got a 3-second time penalty. And then, of course, Divine Eye, Joby, the regulars who do not have a good qualifying usually. But yeah, always catch up during the race. I mean, always being, I'm not going to say consistent, but they're getting the positions. Somehow, you know, by not being consistent, they're getting the positions. And you know what the thing is? It's usually because guys in front of them crash out. Divine Eye and Joby got their position, well, 1 position from Tutski spinning out, from George Matt spinning out, and then I think from John Holmes too, or whether the qualifying, I can't quite remember. Yeah, it's gonna be John Holmes, because is it gonna be John Holmes? Wait, let me do the calculations. P10. Oh yeah, it is gonna be John Holmes. Why is that glitched though? It says 3. No idea. Oh, Pub Dog is pretty close to Mookie. He is caught up pretty quick right there. The Williams driver is gonna try and get to snoop away some points from the Alpine driver right there. Both drivers having a penalty, but I wonder who has a bigger penalty. No way! Noise job spun! Noise job spun coming into the pits. Did he have wing damage? Did he fuck up his race? He thought there was gonna be a late safety car, but it didn't happen. Kaka caught up. Appentrotsch will catch up. And Noise Job just lost his race right there if there's not gonna be a late safety car. What tires did he go for though? Did he go for the softs? He did indeed go for the softs. It doesn't seem like he had front wing damage. He is trailing by 6 seconds on Appentrotsch. He's trailing by 10 seconds on Kaka. And this seems like an impossible case for the Haas driver right now to get back to that P1 position. So will Kaka take his first P1 position here in the Phoenix Racing League? Pub Dog, who's still right behind Mookie. And as I told you guys, I mean, whenever you're able to keep the guy behind you in Sector 1, it's going to be a good case in Sector 2 and Sector 3, but it doesn't look like Mookie was able to do so. He will have the DRS here, but Pub Dog has a way better exit. I'm going to have a quick look at the penalties right there. Pub Dog has a 6-second time penalty, so that is something to look forward to. And the other thing, Divine is within 3 seconds of Mookie, so Mookie might be losing this position to Divine Eye, and Divine Eye might be gaining 2 positions, 1 to Mookie and 1 to Pub Dog. Mookie almost spun right there. I'm not too sure if you guys saw that, but he had a little bit of a snap. Also AJ the Diver with a 6-second time penalty. And if Mookie is going to push it a little bit, he might be able to snoop away that P4 position from AJ the Diver. Snoopy, Snoopy. And I'm not able to sing my safety car song today. That is unfortunate, because I would love to sing my safety car song. Mookie, who just had the DRS right there. He's not having a lot of ERS though. But he most definitely has the DRS here. And he is within... No, he's not within 1 second. Oh, so, Joby coming into the pits once again. He wants to go for that fastest lap right there. And I think Noise Job wants to go for that one too. 1.5.9. And that is an absolute demolishing time to the time from Div 2 earlier, which was a 1.6.9. Wait, it was on Monday though. Rookie now in P6. I wonder if my girlfriend is already here. I don't think so though. She should be here in around 10 minutes, something like that. Mook, A10s. No idea why I called him Mook, but it sounds pretty cool. Mook. Come on, Mook. Kind of sounds like Moose, but of course he's not a moose. I mean, he is from Canada though, so you could call him a moose. I'm not talking about mice here, guys. The guys who are not English natives. I'm not talking about mice or like mouse. I'm talking about a moose. That big thing, that big bear kind of thing with like, what's it called? The things they're having on their head. In Dutch, they call it geweer. Is it called a geweer? I know, I'm not. I don't know, bro. Yeah, I think it's called a geweer. But yeah, I mean, those guys are pretty cool. I mean, there was a certain video on the internet though, where they were showing someone filming a moose, and that moose was like 3 times the size of a car. Imagine a car, right? Imagine an animal that's 3 times as big as a car. That is fucking insane, bro. Noise Job is now catching up to Apentrots, and I really wondered, you know, will Kaka feel the pressure and make a mistake of getting a 3-second time penalty? And in that case, Noise Job will be able to get that position. But if Kaka is not going to be making the mistake, Noise Job will have to gain 8 tenths each lap. Around 8 tenths. Approximate 8 tenths. He's going to have a way better exit, and I don't think that Apentrots is going to be too much of a problem on those hard tires. He's going to try and throw it down the inside with the room. Well, the possibility is not going to be there because he was not close at all. I was going to say the room is not there, but he didn't have to take the room because, you know, he was like 6 tenths behind. So there was no possibility at all. No option to make the move, no. I don't think he was even thinking about it, you know, just keeping this B3 position. I'm tired, bro. I mean, I'm talking to myself right now, so that's the most tiring thing there is, isn't it? There's nobody in stream, I'm afraid. Oh no, Damien is, but yeah, I mean, Damien is not really listening, is he? Damien, I won't report you. Swing a little bit through the field if you can hear me. Hey, there we go. Alpatrots. Whoop whoop. Damien. Hey. I need to find some kind of nickname for this guy. You need to think about that, guys. Is there like a funny monkey name or something? I'm not talking about... No, I'm not. Never mind. What is the guy from Planet of the Apes? I'm gonna call him like that. Tutsky has left the session. Tutsky, you were in P8. What is this? I mean, you will get some good points on the board. I'm gonna search that up real quick. Planet of the Apes. Planet of the Apes. Here we go. Alright, so cast. Oh my days, it's still the old one. I knew it was Caesar. Yeah, I knew it was Caesar. So the guy is called Caesar, but I'm not gonna call this guy Caesar. I'm gonna call him Caesar Salad. There we go, the Salad Man. yeah. All right, I'm gonna call him like that. I remember why. Well, now I know why Tutsky left. Unfortunately, he has lost connection. But I don't think the Caesar Salad is gonna be in danger though. 28 seconds from AJ the Diver to Apentrots. It's not gonna be a possibility. Tutsky. is having Noise Job right behind him though, but he can't do anything as he didn't take control out of his car. Noise Job is catching up rapidly on Kaka right there. He might have the possibility of using DRS. Is he within 1 second of the driver in front of him, which is going to be the McLaren driver? He is not, unfortunately, but does that mean Kaka has DRS? It doesn't either. 2.7 seconds. Do you guys think that's going to be a possibility? What does Caesar Salad think? Wave across the track if you think Noise Job is going to get P1. Wait, don't do it here though. Do it down the main straight. Yeah, I'm just annoying him. I mean, he's got 29 seconds spare, so. Alright, yeah, Noise. Okay, Caesar Salad thinks that Noise Job is gonna get P1 here. Caesar Salad. Bro, this guy's probably laughing the shit out of his racing rig. It's too good to be true. 2.4 seconds though. I mean, this could be a hard. No way! Noise Job gets a 3-second time penalty. Ain't no way, bro. Noise Job will not be your P1 in this race. If Kaka can keep it consistent for 2 more laps, he's gonna be crowned your Austrian Grand Prix winner of Season 7 here in Phoenix Racing League. Of course, in the Div 1 division. And Tutski just caught a 3-second time penalty, but he doesn't have to worry, as the guy right in front of him has 12 seconds of penalties, and he's within 1 second, so. And I just heard my girlfriend say hello to my mom, so she's probably in the building somewhere. No way! Mookie! Get a 3-second time penalty! What is this? He was going to be able to get that position from PubDog as he is within 2 seconds. Well, he needed 3 seconds, but just 2 seconds to be safe though. Now he will have to get that position back. On track. Not post penalties, but on track. As post penalties wouldn't give him a position, unfortunately. 6 seconds for Mookie, 6 seconds for PubDog. Noise Job. 1.8 seconds. They're now coming around the last corner, and I think Kaka is going to be taking this. Noise Job's tires also are dropping off though, as he is probably running 7 or 8 lap old softs. As you can see, he is dropping time. Joby with another 3-second time penalty. It is going to be Mookie. Is this the last lap? No, it is not the last lap, as they haven't been lapped. I do think that Tutski has been lapped though. But he might be able to make the move down the main straight. Coming into Sector 3 right now. Will he be prepared to make the overtake in Sector 1? Will he be making the move in Turn 3? Will he be making the move in Turn 1? I don't think he will be making the move in Turn 1 though. He might be. He might be. He might be. Is he going to be throwing it down the inside? Are they going to collide on the curb? PubDog ran on off track though, but he got pushed wide, so I don't blame him. Mookie has the DRS. He's gonna be making a move, and now PubDog might be able to make the overtake. Oh, he doesn't take the curb down the inside. He's not gonna have a good exit coming out of that corner. Your race winner is gonna be Kaka. Congratulations to you. PubDog was looking for a move down the inside, but unfortunately the room was not there. He was not close enough. So it might be P5 still for Mookie. He was a little bit unlucky with that penalty in lap 35. Appentroch just caught the fastest lap. He came into the pits for those soft tires. He wanted that extra point on Noise Job right there, and he got it, a 1.5.8. But this is a very exciting battle between these two. PubDog is going to run off track just to get a better traction coming into this corner, but he's not going to make it. Congratulations to these two. I wouldn't say it's really clean what Mookie did on PubDog. Oh, Divine Eye got that position. Well, he got 2 positions as PubDog gets pushed back to P7. Mookie got pushed back to P6. And it is going to be Divine Eye with a P5. That is great by Divine Eye. Keep it consistent right here. And Kaka as your driver of the day. Congratulations to everyone who has made it across the finish line. Your P1 goes to Kaka, your P2 goes to Noisjob and Apentrots. Great race. Caesar Salad. Here he goes. Salad Man with a 1.5.8. As fast as lap, he takes P3. Further, we've got AJ the Diver, Divine Eye, Mookie, Pub Dog, Tutski, Joby Rennie, oh my days, I'm gonna call him Jenny, George Mad, and then we've got John Holmes who DNF'd. George Mad also DNF'd, unfortunately. Tutski still got P8 though. I mean, he came from P6. This wasn't his race. We know that. This wasn't his track. He also said it in the chat that he did not like this track. But guys, I'm gonna shut the stream off right here. Let me give you guys a little appreciation for being here. And then I'm gonna be rewatching the stream because I want to know whether the quality was good or whether it was not. I hope it was. AJ, what's up? What did you say? Oh fuck about? Ferrari got some good points, P4 and P5. That is some good points. AJ, points. Come on. That's the spirit, brother. That's the Turkish spirit. I'm not going to say it to you. I'm going to be saying it to Damien, who is in the chat. Senin sikin kuchuk. AJ, you know what it means. You know what it means, right? Senin sikin kuchuk. You know, I know you know. I know you know. I also know another one, but I'm not gonna say that one because it's disrespectful. Well, I'm gonna say it, but I'm not gonna be saying it to someone else. Rospo chuchu. You know what it means. What does chuchu mean? It sounds like chuchu. Thomas the train engine. Thomas the locomotive. Much better. What's much better? Do you think it doesn't mean much better? I don't know, guys. All right, I'm gonna be cutting off the stream right here. Choo choo, choo choo. Kuchu. Oh yeah, it means oh, oh, oh. Rospu is then a hoe, right? Because it's like son of a hoe, son of a bitch. I think that's what it is. Is it? I hope Twitch is not gonna be suing me, or YouTube. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I know. All right, guys. Rospo chuchu to you all. I'm gonna be cutting off the stream. Have a nice day. This was Phoebe Thomas as your commentator, streaming the Austrian Grand Prix here, Season 7, Round 6 for the Phoenix Racing League. I thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next week, hopefully. This was Phoebe Thomas. Peace out.